Hello everybody, and I hope you're having a wonderful day or night, depending on where you are and what is the current day. Sewer Flash recently had its 1.4 patch, and with it came many new resprites, many new changes. In fact, I'm pretty sure the change list is literally a 99 Google Doc page of just patches. But one of those, which I think is funny, but there are character reworks that also happened. One of those characters being my all-time favorite in this game, Goku. Goku is, in my opinion, the most fun character, and I really enjoyed him. And the fact that he got a rework as well, and his rework, in my opinion, is really good and makes him more fun, is just a massive W. But I will answer the question for you guys that many of you, and in fact in the community, have. Was it an actual successful rework? Well, compared to his short answer, compared to his previous versions, I think so. I think it changes him up a lot in many good ways. Now, I'm going to show you what changed from before, what his game plan is before and what his game plan is now, and many of his changes that were including major and small ones. So the main takeaway with Goku's rework is that his side special, down special, his throws, and some of his aerials changed. They basically fundamentally changed how Goku plays from these couple of changes. For example, his new side special, instead of Ki Blast, is a dash. His down B is still Kaioken, but they changed how it's functioned. I'll get to that later. Goku on the previous versions, his side special was a Ki Blast, and the Ki Blast was good in the air, but in the ground, you didn't really use it at all. And his Kaioken also changed majorly, which before was you had to hit the opponent, activate it, and take continuous damage, but now they reworked it into a meter-esque move. So with that being said, let's get right into it. Let's get started with the down special. The down special is now a meter move, and it takes meter. The meter fills up by either charging it or by dealing damage. Once the meter is filled up, you can actually activate Kaioken instead of needing to hit the opponent. You could still hit the opponent even with the uncharged and charged versions of the Kaioken, but now it even plays the sound effect, and as you can see, it is filled up and ready to go. Now the new Kaioken gives you an all stats increase, so I'm way faster in the air, and obviously I can't jump a little bit higher, but general all stats increase. And instead, I don't take damage, as you can see on the bottom left, but instead the new downside is increased knockback. Now the increased knockback, I think, is not only a better buff, a better nerf, but I also think it's a pseudo buff depending on who you're fighting. Like if you're fighting a combo heavy character like Fox, Falco, or hell, even Mario to an extent, they have to cope with this new knockback multiplier, which I think is 1.2 or 1.4. Either way, they have to deal with increased knockback, and I think it's a pseudo buff. Plus, you still have Kaioken, which now also doesn't take a lot of percentage just for activating. Although you can't activate it as much, I think this is a way better change than previous Kaioken. Now into the other elephant in the room, his side special. It is a dash where if you hit the opponent, you get a little follow-up of any aerial pretty much. Whether that be up there, whether that be that. And overall, I think it is way better than his Ki Blast. And maybe not way better, but I think it is an improvement. So yeah, I think side special is way better. As you can see, I can lead into any aerial I pretty much wanted. Even at high percentage, Mario's at 104, but I can still lead it to down air. I can still lead it to forward air. So yeah, I think his new side special is way better. Now onto his basic attacks. They gave him a rapid jab, which has a combo ender, which I think is pretty good. His down tilt is a little poke with his feet. His up tilt is now a high kick right there. Sends pretty far for how low a percentage Mario is right here. And his forward tilt is a 3-hit combo. Well, like I said, if I don't stop. It is a 3-hit combo right there. And fun fact about this forward tilt, the first hit, this, actually reflects projectiles, believe it or not. So that is a unique quirk that I think is really good. I think it's kind of like Kazuya or Min Min in Ultimate, where it's like, obviously it'll have its applications, but overall, you're not gonna like ride or die on it. Now, of course, if they're spamming projectiles, you can just spam the forward tilt. But yeah, I think it's a fun little quirk. His forward smash is his double kicks, which sends pretty far. But also, as you can see, I hover in the air a little bit, so you can go off stage with it a little. His up smash is the punch, which also has the same properties as forward smash, where you are in the air. And his down smash is still his like little get off me, you know, his force push. Oh, I don't want to say force push, that makes it sound like Star Wars. Oh wow. And now on to his aerials. His aerials actually didn't change much. His up air is still the same, where it's his high kick that can combo into itself later on. His down air is still this down air, which instead of charging face first, it's now just using his feet. He's doing a dive kick. And his back air also, they just change, you know, it's still normal pretty much. But they actually did change his forward air. And little fact about the forward air now is they did lower the size of the hitbox. However, it now guarantees spikes wherever you hit it. Now, I don't know if, you know, many of you know, but a guaranteed spike on the aerial that was meant to spike, in exchange for a smaller side, I think it's pretty good. So I think it was better than before. And once again, sour spots, they send like forward, and it was very bad. So the fact they got rid of the sour spot and added it so that it guaranteed spikes if you hit it, I think it's a great change, honestly. And now on to his throws. His throws were hit or miss. His up throw here is he throws you up, sends you a couple key blasts. This is very inconsistent sometimes, so I can just put this for Mario attacks. Sometimes it just fucking, like, sometimes it just whiffs whenever it wants. His forward throw is what used to be his back throw, and now, so yeah, his up throw is just I think it's meh overall, but his back throw is now just this toss. I would say it's a little weaker than his forward throw, but not by much. And then they changed his down throw, which instead was Solar Flare, and now they changed it to a Dragon Fist. Now, if there's one thing to take away from Goku's throws, is that they all have kill power, except for up throw. Up throw, I think, is way worse than it was previously, but all of his throws, except for up throw, have really good kill power. So if you get grabbed by Goku and you're high percent, especially down throw, you better say goodbye, because that is your stock, my man. But overall, I think his throws are just hit or miss. I think it's fine. His up throw just I don't know. It is hitting most of the time, but if your opponent has DI, the key blast could just whiff entirely, and you often get punished for using a throw of all things. So it is not a nice feeling. And also for his final smash, they didn't change anything about it. They just made it so that it uses his more updated sprites, because they did rework his sprites a little bit, but obviously they just use it so that it's still the same thing. Go Super Saiyan God, then Super Saiyan Blue with the Spirit Bomb to finish. They also didn't change his voice line, except for when it comes to the next section, which is his taunts. Now, his previous taunts were pretty good, I would say, but with these 3 new taunts, I would say it's way better. His neutral taunt, this is his side taunt, and then this is his down taunt. Now his down taunt can actually go into different forms, ranging from Super Saiyan, Super Saiyan 3, Super Saiyan Blue, and you can see Super Saiyan 4 and Super Saiyan God. Now, fun fact with Super Saiyan 4 is it changes across many different skins. The major ones though are his basic one, where obviously the basic Super Saiyan 4, his player 2 skin, which changes him into Daima Super Saiyan 4 Goku, and this what if of Super Saiyan 4 Rose, which also, on moving on to his skins, this skin also, if going Super Saiyan Blue, actually changes to Super Saiyan Rose if I get it right here. God damn it. Which is Super Saiyan Rose, as you can see. And now on to his skins. He has his default colors, of course. His fighter's red. This one's based off of Vegito. This one's based off of the Great Saiyaman, an outfit that Gohan uses. No clue what this one is based off of, but people speculate that this is based off of Dragon Ball Evolution Goku. This one's based off of Piccolo's colors. This one's based off of Ten Shinhan colors. This one's based off of Mr. Satan, aka Hercule. This one is based off of GT colors, or End of Z. This one's based off of GT, I'm sorry. This one's based off of End of Z Goku. This one's based off of GT Goku. No clue what this one's based off of, but if I were to speculate, I'm pretty sure this is based off of Xeno Goku, right from Dragon Ball Heroes. And of course, Goku Black, which is Goku Black's outfit, which also changes his font to Super Saiyan Rose and Super Saiyan Rose 4, respectively. Do I think this was a successful rework? I think so. Considering what some reworks from other games and just in general, reworks can be very hit or miss. I think this made Goku way more fun. Like, so much more fun. I mean, heck, like, just take a look at this like route I can do at 0%. Now, was that optimal or even true? Hell no. But even just in general, this character is way more fun than I think ever. Even in all previous versions, I think this is the best version of Goku has ever been. I would not be surprised if I see in tier lists where he is at least not bottom tier as he was previously. I think Goku is now a respectable character and a character where people should actually watch out for with this rework. Because with his improved recovery, his upgraded neutral beat, his upgraded Kaioken, I think Goku is a successful rework in Super Smash Flash 2. Let me know what you guys think in the comments, and let me know if I got anything wrong. I'm always welcome to feedback, and of course, have a lovely day. Take care.